Welcome back to SnowRunner, guys, and today is Jeep Day because we are back out at TNB Trails with a JL Rubicon and a WJ, and we're going to be comparing these two Jeeps by taking them up this. Now, I have never personally attempted this trail before, but it looks wild. As you can see, we're kind of just, flying our drone around it right now. And there's definitely going to be a lot of me checking the map to make sure I'm going the right way. But regardless, it's some proper rock crawling. It's going to be really intense, and it's definitely going to put these two Jeeps to the test. But go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below right now which one you would actually take up this trail just by looking at, both of the builds on either of these Jeeps, whether it be the JL Rubicon or the built WJ. And I think we're actually going to start in the JL Rubicon this time because I haven't driven that Jeep in a very, very, very long time. So we're going to go ahead and fire it up and see what it can do. Oh, shouldn't have taken the handbrake off yet. All right, so we are now good to go. Now, the WJ is running a Maxxis Trepador, whereas this guy is running, actually, this guy's running some Cooper Discoverers, so definitely a little bit of a different tire setup, but let's see what this guy can do right off the bat. So straight into 4 low. Scrambling pretty good up the rocks so far. Easy. Now, I do need to make sure that we're heading the right direction by going to the right, which we are. I'm going to actually let the Jeep roll back a tiny bit and readjust. Then get to the right. Go, 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 go. Pretty good already. Like, pretty good performance from the JL, I've got to say. Although, got a little stuck there. Little stuck there on that rock, but you gotta be nice and patient. Come on. I gotta tell you, this would be such a sketchy trail in real life. Like, dude, it's all rocks and you are on the edge of a ravine. Like, you're constantly on the edge of a ravine. Easy does it. You would not want to, like, snap a U-joint or an axle shaft out here. That would literally be the worst day ever. Come on. All right, there you go. Bump your way up. Good, 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 good. Not bad. Not bad. Not even bothering to use low plus right now because it is completely out of the question for this particular, part of the terrain. It's a gnarly trail, though. I'm feeling somewhat okay with this line. Not sure yet, but not bad. Not bad. It's actually made great progress so far. All right, now, easy does it. Whoa! Whoa! I'm not sure about that line either. That's a little sketchy. I think I'm going to go to the left, and then I'm going to cut back to the right. Ooh, lifted a wheel a little bit there, but that's okay. Just got to try to come down nice and easy. Just easy enough to where I don't have to worry about rolling it over. Because rolling this thing off the side of the mountain is the last thing I want to do right now. Like, ending back up where we started the quick way is not necessarily desirable. Easy does it. Whoa! We're still running. I'm going to drive out of it. Oh my... Oh! That was nuts! Come on. Come on, locker. Engage. I just got to bump the throttle slightly to get it to move forward. Oh my god, that was so close. That was absolutely wild. I did not think we were going to make it out of that without, like, at least the vehicle shutting down once. But we made it. All right, rotate that front end around. Now keep the wheels straight as you make your way up to the right. Not bad. Not bad, little JL. It's doing a really good job at this. Not only is it doing a really good job, but, like, the grip is exactly where you want it to be. Exactly where you want it to be. Like, it feels pretty dang realistic on these rocks. I mean, yes, there are a couple of hiccups from time to time where it'll get a little bit more grip than you feel like it should have, but again, I mean, that's just like little like picky stuff, you know? Easy. Whoa, dropping back down. Again, I gotta say, this thing is blowing my mind in terms of capability out here. I did not think that it was gonna show up and run it like this. That was probably a poor choice in line, I will admit, but at least we have enough space to go ahead and sort of reset ourselves. Good, good, good. Little bit more to go, and in just a second, we're gonna actually grab that WJ and see what it's like on the first section of this rock crawling trail. Easy does it, because I'll tell you, this trail in particular is definitely way more focused on dedicated rock crawling than almost any of the other trails I've tried on this map so far. Wow! God! We've come very close to rolling it multiple times, just haven't quite rolled it over yet. Easy. Alright, this seems to be like a good spot to let this guy chill out for the moment. Alright, we'll let the JL chill out right there. It's a great looking rig, by the way. Great looking JL Rubicon. And I gotta say, these Coopers look really good on it. So, we're gonna go ahead and let that guy chill right there. Now it's time to grab the WJ and see how it does on the first entry section of this trail. Now, I think, you know, just standard low is gonna be where we'll want to be for this. So, as I ease myself on up, I should have a pretty good idea of where I'm going. Great grip out of these Maxxis Trepidors. Great grip. Makes its way up and over. I gotta say, though, low in this is definitely faster than low in the JL. Low in the JL feels like, actually, like low minus in this. Alright, easy does it. Dropping it down over the other side. It's definitely a little bit more flexible than the JL as well. I mean, and again, that's just in the suspension tuning, but whoa, that... It lifted up there, and it put me in a spot that I really did not want to be in. I was like, dude, put yourself there. Like, I would really appreciate it if you didn't do that. I gotta say, though, the low range in this thing always feels perfectly tuned for the trails on this map. No matter what trails I take this thing down out here, it always feels like the gearing is just right. Now, I'm gonna try a slightly different line. I'm gonna come down on that outside edge. Try to keep everything stable. There you go. The wider footprint of this thing definitely helps with stability, especially like over the JL. Now, let's see. I had a bit of a line choice mistake here last time that almost cost me the entire run, so not gonna make that same mistake this time in the WJ. Making that left. Front axle found the grip. Come on, rear axle. There you go. Front and rear axle found the grip. Very nice. Odd little off-camber corner right there. Those feel sketchy in real life. They really do, especially if it's a loose surface. Wow, not bad. Making great time in the WJ, though. The WJ, just when it gets in a rhythm, it really does just go. And it's an easy vehicle to keep your trail rhythm going. And, you know, even when you're going really slow, you still get into a rhythm with it. And it feels good to drive. It feels good to use. It just feels like it likes being out here in environments like this. It likes being on the trail. It likes being in the rocks. It likes everything about what we're doing right now. Weird angle yet again, and I'm starting to believe that that spot was designed to pitch your vehicle in an odd way. Now, unless you take a different line, which I know I said right when I went through there the first time, I was like, yeah, I'll definitely take a different line next time. Apparently, I didn't listen to my own recommendation on that one, so easy. There's the JL. Oh, a little bit of phasing through the rock there. Big lean angle, lean angle. A lot bigger of a lean angle than I would probably be comfortable with, but, you know, it's one of those spots on the trail that definitely seems to kind of do that to you. So, we're going to park the WJ right here. The WJ crept up to that JL real quick. Back it up. And now we're going to put this guy in low plus. We'll put it in standard low. All of a sudden, the trail feels a lot less sketchy, I think. But that usually means it's gearing up for mega sketch, you know? It's always like, internally, I'm like, the trail is all of a sudden very easy. Usually that means that, like, around the corner, there's going to be this gigantic obstacle. It's not always true, but, like, it's one of those things where it's like 9 out of 10 times it's true. It's starting to get a little rocky. Nothing too crazy. Ooh, it gets steep, though. I'm going to try and use a little bit of wheel speed to my advantage. Come on. Ooh, there you go. 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 Dude, not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Dropping in. Running it over the top. But again, this section's not really all that challenging, so kind of makes sense as to... Oh, it goes down? Yo, that's weird. That is weird when it goes down like that. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it's not that it's bad. It's just like an odd surprise. Oh, so that's the obstacle it was getting ready for. That's the difficult section it was getting ready for. Come on then, JL. Get off of those loose rocks. Those loose rocks are really not doing us any favors. All right. This is either going to have to be a very, like, deliberate, slow crawl, or we're going to have to just, like, send it. That's tricky. Whoa! Keep the wheels straight. That's going to be my best. Oh, there it is! Just had to work the front axle a little bit and pop the front axle over, and then we were good to go. It just pulled it. It just pulled it, and it was all good. Yeah, this is where it starts to get very rocky again. Very rocky and very tricky. Oh, God. Oh, really slammed the front bumper on that one. Did not mean to. I was not going for that. Yeah, this section's all rocks. Like, straight up, just all rocks. Ooh, starting to have some issues with approach angle there. Need to watch that front end just a little bit more closely. Especially in sections like this, where it's just, like, rock after rock after rock. A little high-centered, but work the steering and we'll make our way off of that no problem. So that really does go up to the left. Oh, my God. That is wild. Okay, I'm going to let him chill right there for a second. And we're going to do the rest of this section in the WJ. And I feel like the WJ will be fine. I just, especially like with this next part, because the next part isn't all that challenging. It's almost like the trail gives you a little bit of a break in between, you know, tricky sections. And then when the tricky section comes back, you're like, oh, I appreciate the break. So I'm just going to kind of bomb it through here. And once we get to the other side, I know we got a little bit of body damage, but not really too worried about that. That's not really going to affect our performance all that much. I mean, we got a little bit of body damage, a little bit of suspension damage, but oh my God, it just bounced right up that hill. Okay. Now we'll go back to being realistic again. So this is a tad steep, and then it goes back downhill, and then we'll have to negotiate that really steep spot. I don't think this thing will have any difficulty with the steep spot, but I do think the JL's wheelbase may have been just a tiny bit better suited to it, and the JL's tires are a little taller. These tires are wider, but the JL's tires are taller. Come on. Whoa. Come on. Whoa! That loose rock really did not want me to make that line. Get that tire down there. Oh my God. That was a little sketchy, but we made it. I was like, I'm just going to stay in the throttle, and I'm going to keep sending it, and we're going to make it up that one way or another. One way or another. Now, at this point in the video, I wonder, you know, if you guys picked at the beginning of the video which vehicle you would do this challenge in, has that opinion changed as you've watched these two walk through the trail or walk through the rocks? I'd be very curious to know, because as of right now, they've both made it to the same spot, but they've done so in very different ways, and I think it really does go to show the strengths and weaknesses of slightly different wheelbases, slightly different, you know, tire sizes. The JL's tires are taller, whereas the WJ's tires are wider. You know, it's a very different setup on both rigs, but somehow they've both made it to the same spot, and they've done so in, you know, various different ways. So it's really interesting, I think, for me to dive into. But with that being said, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, and of course, let me know which rig you would take home. And also, if you're new to the channel and want to see more, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well, and if you want to be notified, make sure you turn on those notifications, and I will see you guys next time. Talk to you all later.